got this big capital project. It's a big, plumbing sanitary line, project I'm going to focus on. And then you get a call and there's like a pest control emergency. It's like, oh, okay, now that's your day. So you don't get to go to the site, talk with the guys, see how it's going. And it's like, nope, you gotta go deal with this now. But I think it's the reaction, I think is the biggest thing. So when you plan stuff out and think of it ahead of time, that's how it shows that, like, I mean, you know what you're doing, but also that you get the good response. So if it's like, you have those kind of preemptive discussions with your vendors of like knowing your equipment, knowing the infrastructure. So that way, like when there's the big, burst pipe or power outage, wherever, it's like, okay, it's like, we have this many panels, this voltage, whatever, 6-inch cast iron, it's, 3-inch, like whatever the pitch is, it's like, you know what it is. So that way, when they show up, it's like, you know what you're kind of getting into already. So for me, that's where it's like, it's doing all that legwork ahead of it. So, we mentioned the trainings, but on our end, that it's knowing what you have in your space. So when someone calls and it's like, oh yeah, there's a ceiling leak here. And it's like, no, like the heat pumps, it's 15 feet over that way. Like that's not it. It has to be, X, Y, or Z. It's like knowing what you have and then having policies and procedures in place. So that way, when it does go wrong, you can work your way through it.
And that's a great point. Is you sometimes literally have to practice situations in your mind, because I mean, we all know that the craziest things happen, and so you have to think about those situations, and they may never come true, but you've thought about them and you put the planning into them.
So that I always say, like, those two trades I can never compromise on. So I'd say the biggest thing, it's like, having the inventory and then having a plan again, when it's like, okay, if we have like 30 of the same fridge in a market, it's like, well, let's keep a couple compressors in stock. It's just it's having a plan. So if it's like, hey, if you want this certain response from me, like I can't compromise on the inventory, like whatever overhead we have to keep. I'm like, we can't start cutting corners on the back end, because that's what's going to happen, is like it'll all start falling apart, and you're not going to get the response you want from us.